Down by the river again today. Looked at my work schedule and didn't have to work today. But what's funny about that is 10 minutes before I came out here, my boss texted me and asked me if I wanted to work. I'm like, nope. I'll work as much as he wants me to in the wintertime, but not on days like this. I'm gonna put my camera down for a second as somebody's kayaking by. I don't like to film people that don't know that they're being filmed. There we go. He paddled. There we go. Ooh, a bee. I like bees. Bees are nice. Hello, C4T. Also, I can barely read chat, so if I miss anybody, that's why, because I can't hardly see my screen. Oh, somebody's coming from behind with music. So I might have to end this so I don't get a community strike. Okay, now I can talk again. I forgot that I can mute it if I needed to. I keep forgetting I have these options. Okay, time for a drink. Where is it? There it is. I found it. I also found my water shoes this morning too, so I can go out in the water without feeling like I'm going to fall every 2 seconds. I do have bad balance anyways, but without the water shoes, with the water shoes, it'll help. Ooh, today I got Mountain Dew, but I should have gotten just Pepsi because Pepsi and Dr. Pepper are great riverside sodas. Mountain Dew is not a good riverside soda. Mountain Dew is my favorite soda, but it's not a great riverside soda. It's a great at home and binge Netflix or play computer games or YouTube type of deal. But Pepsi and Dr. Pepper are definitely great sodas to take for the river, especially Pepsi. I got Dr. Pepper and Mountain Dew today. Next time I'll go back to the Dr. Pepper and Pepsi combo. Weed. Ew. I also went to Safeway and got more fried chicken today. Yesterday it was baked chicken. Today I got 2 pizza sticks, 4 pieces of the crispy fried chicken, and a pound of bacon ranch pasta, and I got half a pound of JoJo's. uh, I sat by the other side of the river, about a mile, no, about a mile and a half from here, closer to town, and I was feeding the bees chicken. I will upload that video on my other channel later today. I am always fascinated by bees. Bees are hilarious. Bees and I have one thing in common. We both love chicken. Yes. going to show you my shoes. I had these in one of my plastic boxes for like 8 years. When Kmart went out of business, I went over there and bought a whole bunch of clearance items, and these were clearanced, and finally I get to use them if they fit. 2017 was like 8 years ago. So I've had these brand new water shoes for the last 8 years, and I'm just now getting around to making use of them. LOL. I think they were probably like $2 on clearance. Camera in my shoe. LOL. See if you get. I can't see the visual, but hopefully you can see the water. As I try to put these shoes on. Alright, they do fit me actually. My left foot is bigger than, or my left foot is smaller than my right foot, so there we go. Alright, I'm surprised the other one fit because the other one was tight on my small foot. LOL. LOL XD. Oh. I guess I'll go out and play in the water, I suppose. I think I'll just leave my camera on shore. And maybe I'll fart in the water even. I probably won't go that far in the water again. In case I fall, I better leave my wallet and my keys in my backpack. I'll be back to check on the chat in a few minutes. Just want to see if I can get off my posterior and into the water. imagine seeing somebody wearing pizza floating down the stream? Oh, watching a huge pizza just floating down the stream. Oh my god, that is too funny. Hey, is that pizza floating down the stream? That's not a person. We're not gonna save him. Pepsi is nice. The current is going by faster than it looks. I definitely did not want to walk out any further. The current is definitely faster than it looks. Whew. I'm glad I came back out here today. I don't have to work tomorrow either. Wheat. Bees are nice. I was swimming with bees when I was eating chicken over at the other spot I was at. People were walking by probably looking at me like, why is this guy not moving? It's like, if you leave the bees alone, they'll generally leave you alone and not sting you. At least that's what I'd like to believe. They all left me alone, sort of. Mostly because I gave them pieces of my chicken. Keep hearing splashes out there, but I keep missing it. There's a hawk somewhere around here that's looking for lunch. I don't know where he went. Maybe that's the splashing I'm hearing. That would be cool to get something like that on YouTube. Hawk diving in for a piece of fish. Hawk tuah. Hawk tuah. Wheat. When you walk. I can't remember the rest of the song. Hopefully my foot doesn't mysteriously go numb again like yesterday. But I know what to do if it does. LOL. There's less clouds in the sky, just jet streaks in the sky is all I see here. Just good old jet streaks, couple here and there. Otherwise, a nice blue sky. Lady blue sky. Lady sky is nice. Hmm. Lots of bees. Ooh, it's a little cricket. Jiminy Cricket. Did he just literally drop in front of the camera? That is hilarious. Or it's a grasshopper or something. Yo, knee high on a grasshopper. The grasshopper is looking at me like I am its lunch. And I'm all like, bring it on, grasshopper. Chew is nice. Dr. Pepper and Pepsi are nice as well. Pizza sticks. Oh, I had 2 pizza sticks as well. 2 pizza sticks, 4 pieces of fried chicken. I still have 2 pieces of fried chicken in my backpack. Probably shouldn't bring chicken into the forest and out to a place like this. That would bring out all the wildlife. And 1 pound of bacon and cheese. Macaroni with ranch. Oh, there's that bird again, looking for food. Looking for food again. Caw, caw, caw. Caw, caw, caw. That's my bird call. I'm trying to tell the bird I'll give him $5 if he comes back here and poses for the camera. Caw, 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 caw. I don't know if you can see the bird flying. Maybe it's too high up in the sky. Birds are nice. I like birds. Joe has birds even. Josephine Potter has birds. It is a nice day to come out here and chill and relax and go into the water. I'll probably go back in the water here in a minute once I'm done getting. Oh, I'm done with my Mountain Dew right now. I can. Mom, can I get back in the water? Yes, son, you can go play in the water. Make sure you don't go knee high because the current is going fast today. Okay, Mom. I'll stay close to the shore. bird, don't fly away. I know where my home is. Hello, Dougie Doug. This is, I want to say this is either the Willamette River or it is a section of Mary's River here in Oregon. I want to say it's the Willamette River. I'm going to go back inside the water for a few minutes, so I probably won't see any chat messages for a little bit. Safety, because I burped. Oh, if I can get off of my keister. Man, when I was 20, it was easy to get off of my keister, but now that I'm 40, it is so hard to get off my backside. Whew. The water's colder than yesterday, but it's still not bad. I don't see as many fish. There was definitely a bunch of fish downstream when I walked the pond. I don't see any fish up here right now. Maybe they're hiding from me today. Hiding. Water is nice. Hello, Texas Jack. How are you? Wheat. I see some kayakers coming, so I didn't want to get them on my video here. I try not to record anybody who doesn't know that they're being recorded. I'm gonna pull the camera away a little bit to Maybe the gravel. Gravel is nice. Welcome in. Here's my beautiful brand new shoes, my sunglasses, and my socks. An empty bottle of Mountain Dew and some paper towels. And look, some grass. It's another nice day. Not everything, but today I'm okay. Today I am alright. It seems to change daily, I guess. I can I can finally walk fine. Yesterday and today I've been able to walk fine. Still a little sore in my foot, but I can walk, and that's important. I need to be able to walk. Well, now that the kayakers have passed, I'm gonna go back out in the water for a little bit. Mom, can I go back out in the water? Yes, sweetie, you're gonna be out there all day today. Yay! Mom, what if people see me floating down the river because I drowned? Oh, relax, sweetie. You're a pizza. They're not gonna save you. You'll just become fish food. Okay, Mom. I have a great idea. Let's go out in the water with my phone. Let's go out in the water with my phone. Right. Let's go play in the water. I don't see any fish at all over here. Downstream, there's lots of fish when I walked by over there. Mom, why do I see a pizza in the river? Mom, is that pizza safe to eat? Wheat. Let me zoom in on the water. It is very clear water today again. Lots of rocks and shells in here too, which is very weird to see shells in the river. Sally sells seashells by the shore. Somebody left a pillow there. I ain't touching that pillow at all. That's disgusting. LOL. Yes, thank you, Doug. I will be careful. I shall will. The river is definitely going by quite fast, honestly. It doesn't look like it's going by fast on camera, but it's definitely going by a bit faster than in other rivers. Pearl, Polly, and Doris are all at your service. I wonder if that bird found something to eat. I haven't seen that bird for a few minutes. I better go ahead and put my phone back in my shoe so I don't drop it in the hot lava. I mean the river. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of fish in that shallow area. Schools of fish. I just saw a whole bunch of them swim away. A whole bunch of baby fish. I will walk around them. I will leave their little fish school alone. I will walk around that area. But that was a nice little fish nest. A school of fish. I wonder what grades they're in. What classes they take. So it reminds of a line from Reed Fleming comic book. I've heard of Reed Fleming, but I don't know his work. I've heard the name, I should say. Backpack, shoes, rocks. You can see how fast that object is moving down the river. Right there. LOL. Just back in the shoe. Have myself a drink of Dr. Pepper. Of course it would be that because it was in my backpack for a while. Lovely. More little fishies here. Fishies. Look how Stephanie is. Oh, you see the fishies coming. There's little fishies. I had to wash my bottle off because the soda exploded when I opened it. Got all over the bottle. Trying to make all the sticky. Oh, that was a good one. cool beans, Doug. I will have to look it up. This is a nice day. The fish are starting to come out and play too. Up here. Maybe they're so small. They look more like tadpoles. Beepity beep boop boopity boop. Oh. There's my sunglasses. Use my backpack as a pillow. LOL. Oh, these rocks couldn't be more comfortable. These rocks are more comfortable than my bed sometimes. I bet I could. Oh man, I could sleep on these rocks just like this. Honestly, holy smokes, it is actually kind of comfortable. And I was thinking I was being sarcastic. But right now, I am not being sarcastic. This is actually pretty comfortable. A few little clouds in the sky. Another jet line in the sky. LOL, celery McNuggets. Summer is nice. I like the summer. The summer is nice. Ha 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 ha. Probably stream for another 10 or so minutes while I dry out. It's about 3 miles each way. So it's 6 miles of walking total. The first time I did like 12 miles because I did the whole park. That's what she said. I walked the whole park. And this park is huge. And I hadn't been to this park at that point in many years. This park has a huge disc golf thing too. Huge disc golf. There's lots of trails. Can easily get lost in this park. whole wheat. Welcome in, everybody. Just chillaxing here at the riverfront. I don't know. More like river, not riverfront. Riverfront is in downtown. This is outside of town. This is the outskirts. Welcome back, Dougie Doug. Outskirts. I was here yesterday for a little bit, but then my foot went numb and I kind of got scared because it didn't feel like a falling to sleep kind of numb. I thought I wasn't going to be able to walk on it. So I had to rub my foot a little bit yesterday, and then I decided to dart on out of here because I was afraid if I had sat down in that position any longer, it would have went numb again, and it probably would have. It's nice to get away from the computer screen for a little while, because I usually just sit behind a computer screen all day, every day, pretty much. Even when I'm at work, I'm staring at computer screens most of the day. Probably stop by the Dairy Mart, get another Mountain Dew fountain drink. Mountain Dew fountain drinks is where it's at. The bottled Mountain Dews are just ugh. It's a lot of work putting on myself. Mostly because my stomach gets in the way. Yeah, you too, Dougie. You too, Dougie Doug. You have a great day too. I'm probably gonna head on out of this place pretty soon myself. It's gonna take me a little bit of time to walk back to town. But I have time, so I'm not worried too much. I'll probably be completely dry by the time I get back home. LOL. It's almost an ordeal to get that back on my keister. It's so stupid that I have such a hard time getting off my keister. I feel like this kind of issue is an old person issue. Now the fish come out to play in droves. Schools of fish. What did I do with the plastic bag that I had those shoes in? Oh no. I wedged it and accidentally littered the bag and it blew away somewhere. Oh good. I put it in my backpack where it should be. What I could do is I could hike up a little more of the trail, I suppose. I make sure I take everything out of the park that I brought with me. Oops. Wheat. That's a nice. Ew, I will never, ever go skinny dipping. I won't even take my shirt off out in public. Never gonna happen. Never happen. Plus, there are kids here everywhere all day long. There's a kid about 2,000 feet down the river from me with their families. I would never go skinny dipping. Not for a second. I won't even go shirtless. Heck, I don't even wear shorts in public usually. 99% of the time, I won't wear shorts in public. Even on a 100-degree day, it's gotta be pants. Oh, I know you're kidding. I tend to go on these weird little conversations all the time. LOL. Alright, back in the jungle, there is sand. Trees. Mary is nice. Mary is cool. Whoosh. Well, at least I was at the river for a full hour today instead of 30 minutes. I have not been down this trail before, so I'm going to continue this trail. just out of curiosity. I'm sure all of these trails eventually lead back to the main park. Yes, it was very clear. Yesterday there were lots of fishies. Today there was fish too, but not as many as yesterday. Or at least I didn't see as many. They were all lurking in lurk mode. Lurk mode activated for the fish. Wait. Oh, I forgot I still have chicken in my backpack. I probably shouldn't go exploring today, although this is a trail I'd like to explore. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And actually, yes, I'm going to turn around and go back. Because I got chicken in my backpack, and it's not a good idea to bring meat into the wilderness. Oh yes, that was pretty cool. At some point, there were large ones too. There were not like large, super large, but there were like large baby fish. Yeah, I think I'll go down this trail tomorrow. I'll explore this one tomorrow a bit further. I don't work until Friday again, so I got plenty of time if my feet hold together, of course. Hello, Calvin. Welcome in. This is a human-made trail. This is where I was just at the river. I decided to go back because I have chicken in my backpack, so I don't want the cougars to smell it. There's lots of cougars in this area too, so Calvin Saxton is nice. Possible that we may find D.B. Cooper. I don't know what a D.B. Cooper is. Wheat. All right. Fun stuff today. Trees, leaves of 3, leave it be. But I haven't seen poison oak in this park yet. All right. I'm surprised my internet works out here. D.B. Cooper was so an author for Michael. Oh, Michael King. I forgot about him. I forgot. Oh, I completely forgot about Michael King. I need to log into Nightbot and get rid of Nightbot on this channel since the person who I created the Nightbot for no longer comes to my channel. Another trail. I like this area a lot. It's a nice area. This plant is nice. Okie dokie, now I'm on the right trail. Oh yes, Calvin, every once in a while I do one of these walking streams. Now this is full of water during the wintertime usually, I'm sure you can just tell. It makes the river hard to access from the trail. Sorry, I couldn't talk for the last few minutes because there were people nearby and I had to point the camera at the ground. This trail leads to a dead end. I discovered that yesterday. So we'll go back this way. I should go and imitate this live stream by going for a walk myself. Walks are nice. A tree. Sweet. LOL, people would think you were talking on a Bluetooth earpiece or something. Yeah, I just get all weird when I'm around people. Especially out in the wilderness like this. And there were several ladies in their bikinis too that I was walking by, so that made it even more awkward. I didn't want them to think that I was recording them, so I had to shut up and put my phone towards the ground. Oh, well, it's a good thing I'm leaving this park right now, so I can go get another beverage when I get back to town. I have an emergency bottle of water in my backpack, but water's for emergencies only. Trail. Ugh. It is a nice day outside. It's probably right at the 82 degree mark, I want to say. When you see other people, just pretend you are talking to unseen voices, and phrases like, don't talk to me that way, and other aggressive phrases, and the other people will leave you alone. Ugh. I was thinking while I was standing out in the water, if people see me floating down the river, all they're going to see is pizza floating down the river. They're not going to think that, hey, it's a person in a pizza shirt. They're not going to save me. They're just going to be like, oh, the fish can get them. They won't realize I'm a person. They'll just see pizza floating down the river and laugh. I find that wearing a tinfoil hat while walking in the park discourages idle chat from others. Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna pin that if I can. That is hilarious. That is pinned. That's right. That's right. Alright, now we come back to the main trailhead. This goes to the park where the disc golfing and stuff happens. This goes back to the tennis courts and the baseball fields and the softball fields and the parking lot, of course. And the way I go home, which is by foot. There's a sign on the ground somewhere that says wasps' nests. I kind of want to stop there and see where it is out of curiosity. And then there's a weird shaped tree right around here too. I wanted to show you guys that really weird tree. Ooh, the wasp nest sighting. I think the sign said wasp nest. I couldn't really make it out. wasp nest somewhere around here. I'm gonna hold my camera here. Maybe if somebody finds it, they could point it out to me because I don't see a nest. Could be anywhere. Or maybe it's that hole in the ground that's the wasp nest. Oh yes, I see two bees just came out of that hole. Another bee is coming. That is so cool. That is so cool. Right now we're looking at an awesome bee nest. That's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that is awesome. I was not expecting to see this. Lots of bees are coming out. Okay, now would be my cue to walk away because I got chicken in my backpack. That was cool. We got to see bees coming out of a nest. That was nice. There are dogs coming towards me, and I'm assuming a person, so I'll probably be holding my camera away from them because just try to respect people's privacy, and I will probably be quiet for the next few minutes. Except I think we're coming upon that tree that I'm talking about. Yes, let's talk about this tree real quick. This is a really weird tree right here. Ooh, I'm still zoomed in. Let me zoom out real quick. This tree goes all the way out like this, like it's a fallen tree. But it looks like it's a branch to this tree. This is a really peculiar thing. And this tree is an old growth. It's got two trees coming out of that one trunk. It's amazing how much weight that these trees are able to withstand as they grow. Crazy. But this tree is interesting. And there's a dog. Dogs are nice. I love dogs. Sweet. One more view of the river real quick. Sounds like a boat. Oh, it's the USGS reserve boat, I think. What does it say? USGS research boat. Making waves. All right. Whew. I find that wearing a tinfoil hat while oh, that's the pinned part. Oh well, just kidding. Going to go along here, good seeing you, and also Pig and Runt. Conveniently, there's Pepsi bottler a mile further up the road. It all goes together. Oh, so I didn't even see those messages. Well, you have a great rest of your day, Calvin. It was great seeing you. I think the tree was probably teased or bullied as a child, and that's why it was warped in that vision. I will have to watch that, Calvin. Holy crap, I missed a whole bunch of messages from you. Oh well. Yeah, Pig and Runt is always fun. I wished I could log into my Wheaton Shaw on this phone, but I don't know my password. And my Wheaton Shaw account was made before a decade before Google took over YouTube. So I really couldn't possibly log into Wheaton Shaw on this phone, sadly. I'm going to scroll back up to see the messages, because I don't want to miss anything, since I can't read messages after I end my live. And being funny is twice as nice. As Bella Lugosi said, we are all blood brothers. It's a different thing than seeing an artist draw things. I should go and imitate this live stream by going for a walk myself. LOL, people would think you were on Bluetooth. When you see others pretend like you were talking. Yeah, I've read that. I hate seeing good waste. Lately, my favorite hamburger is mushroom pizza. Mushroom pizza is nice. I also love a good mushroom burger as long as the mushrooms are not sauteed. Jalapeno pizzas are nice too. I think you should leave a trail of breadcrumbs and then you'd be sure to find your way home. Unless the birds eat the crumbs, then you might end up at the wicked witch that eats children. In the original story, the children roast the witch in her oven and then loot her house, which was legal at the time. I have a short video on my channel. Oh yes, I need to watch that short video. I think of you when I drive by the Frito-Lay factory a few miles north of me. Conveniently, there's a Pepsi bottler a mile further up the road. It all goes together. It sure does. I'm going to go along here. Good seeing you, and also Pig and Runt. Absolutely. It was great seeing you both here. I can't believe the internet works out here. I need to walk out to Bald Hill again, but I don't think Bald Hill's quite a ways away. Bald Hill would be like a 16-mile round trip ordeal, maybe closer to 20. You know, no, probably 16 is about right for the Bald Hill trip. receptacles. We've made it back to the main area. We've got the courts. This is just part of the park. Isn't even the disc golf part. The disc golf part is way on the other side, maybe about 3/4 of a mile away. Well, this is probably where I say have a great day to all my viewers. Thank you for coming to my live stream today. Have a great day.